It says I'm live, so good morning everyone. And the screen is, screen's going to hold up one day. There we go. Right. May need to sort that out in the near future. We will see. Good morning. Good morning, George. As always in the comments. I see you, which is great. Yeah, I think the problem I've got, George, is the my screen, my laptop screen doesn't like being held in certain positions, but obviously I need to hold, it needs to show certain positions in order for me to see the whole screen and for you guys to see me, which is why I can't move you around, even though my head's been chopped off at the top sometimes. And I just like to make sure that you can see the time in the bottom and a little bit of the floor, so I can do some work on the floor. But anyway, don't worry about that. I hope you're well, George. Let me know how you are today. I've got a few people waiting in the wings as well to join in. Feel free, if you can, to say hello in the comments. If not, not to worry. And, oh, there it goes again, the screen. So we've got another workout to do today. And typically this is the one where we focus most on George's well. Good, I'm glad. We're going to focus a little bit more on our arms. And so, linked to the questions this week on a body, we're going to ask you to name a muscle in the arm and with a specific focus on the upper arm. So I'm going to give you two muscles today that you might be able to answer, two muscle groups that you might be able to tell me that are in the upper arm. See if you can hear me talk about those at some stage during the workout. If not, I will answer at the end. So hopefully you can join in with that and answer some questions. We're going to start off, as always, with a nice warm-up. We're just going to get our body moving. We're going to start with a little jog on the spot because that's my favourite way to just shake off, loosen up and get ready. So on the spot, find a space. We're just going to just loosen up, just jog as you are on the spot. I think we like to just shake off any cobwebs, just get the heart rate slowly but surely working up. Good morning, Lucy. Lucy's here in the comments, joining in. Lucy's a regular as well, aren't you, Lucy? Joining in every day, most days. So just nice and loose on the spot. Backwards and forwards maybe if you wish to. Side to side if you wish to. Just loosen up. Shake off the cobwebs. And what we'll do, we'll go into a little bit more structure as we go. So what we're going to do, we're going to change. And we're just going to do a little punch forwards as we change our feet. So a bit like a spotted dog. So we're going to come forwards, punch with this hand, and then change this hand, okay? So step punch, with a little bounce in between just to keep us moving. So a little bounce, little step in the middle. Do. I think last time I did this, actually, I felt like I was dancing, and I mentioned you could just do a salsa step if you want to. I don't know how to salsa, but if you want to do that and just shake your arms around salsa style, if you guys are Latin dancers, Latin, any Latin dancers out there? Oh, goodness, screen playing. Who have we got? He's answering some questions already, is George. So we're just going to change, mix up, dynamic stretch, come out to the side, and we're going to just rotate, come down, twist at the hips, hands down to the toes. So just rolling from side to side. Again, you can start at the knees or the shins, come down to the ankle or the toes. And just try and just do a little twist from the hips. There we go. And just stretching out a few leg muscles. Remember, whenever we're holding, even though I'm saying straight legs, straight arms, there's just a little softness in there, okay? Never lock out the arms and the legs because we don't want them to be locked out. We want them to just have a slight bend to it. So you might just see here, slight bend in my arm, and here, as I'm standing, there's a slight bend in my knee. Okay, back to a jog. Let me see if I can get this to stop cutting out. There we go. think now that I'm moving on the floor as well, it's just decided to give me a little glitchy screen. Back to a jog. We're going to get a little bit more focused now. So knees coming up, elbows coming back. So a little bit more focus, less of a shake. So we're not quite so loose, less of a shake. A little bit more focus, a little bit more control. Knees and elbows rather, going backwards and forwards. We're just driving that. We're just going to lift it up slightly higher each time. To bring the leg up a little bit higher with each one. Knees coming up a little bit higher with each one. To high knees. Looks like there's some sort of earthquake going on in here. Mr. C. Who hit all the pies. Right, and relax. Back to a gentle jog. We'll just rotate our arms forwards. Loosen up the shoulders again. And backwards. Make sure our arms are ready. Side to side. Here we go. Shake them off. And pendulum swings just in the legs. Just again, wake up the hips. Right leg. Change to the left leg. Here we go. And just for good measure, we'll go backwards and forwards. So swing backwards and forwards. As always, make sure you've got enough space wherever you are. If you can't, you might just have to do it with a bit of a bend in the knee. That will still get a range of motion in the hip. Okay, change legs to the other one. But it is ideal to have enough space so you're not causing yourself any damage, any injuries, any restrictions. Super. Excellent. And we'll hold it there. Right. We'll get started. First one is mountain climbers. So we're going to go down into plank position, bringing our knees into our chest, tucking them in. I'll show you from this side. So plank position you can hold, and we're just going to walk the knees into the chest, just like this, okay? You can, as I've said before, you can just step up, change, step up and change. Okay, so you can just step it in. You can also just change, swap it straight over. Okay, and you can also do a running start. So you're doing lots of those, driving those knees into your chest as many times as you can, okay? So whatever's most comfortable, but remember, set yourself a little bit of a challenge. Don't coast through. Make sure you're feeling a little bit of a burn in your belly, in the abdominal muscles. Make sure they're starting whilst we're holding on our arms, okay? 5 seconds to start that. So plank positions that are ready. And does that go? I didn't hear a little beep. So drive your knees in. Might have to check for sound. You guys can see and I can't. But drive your knees in to your chest. However, you need to. If you need to slow it down, if you're feeling it's okay and you can speed it up, then do that. But just holding this position, holding nice and high in the shoulders, relaxed in the face, driving the knees. Keep going. And time. Right. It appears I've got no sound on here for me. And that is the whole point of you. There we go. It's been muted. There we go. So, that was the first one. Next up, we're going to do punches from standing up, okay? The idea with this is that we're going to get into a nice position. Could be quite low. And we're just going to go crazy with our arms. Moving our arms, a little bit of cardio, but working the muscles in the arms. Off you go. Get nice and low. Punches. Go, go, go. You can do it up high. Focus just on your arms. You can just do some rolling like this, backwards and forwards. I always punch my hands when I do that. So just punching where you are. Nice spot with your feet. Now, strange as this may sound, I end up finding my own face in the screen and aiming for my own face. 10 more seconds. I'm not assuming anybody would want to punch me in the face, but who knows? Whew. Hold it there. Who knows, next time around, if you want to focus on my face, welcome to do that. Stanley's here. Hello, Stanley. Right, what we got next? We're going to hold a plank position, but what we're going to do is we're going to rock backwards and forwards, okay? I'm going to show you that here, demonstrate whilst you're resting, so you don't have to start yet, but I'm going to come to here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to rock forwards onto our tiptoes, and then come back, so our hips come back a little bit, okay? Off you go, plank position. So rock backwards and forwards, so we're just stretching the muscles in our shoulder as we go, okay? So this isn't a static stretch or a static hold. We are being dynamic, and I'm kind of just rolling on my toes here just to feel a little bit of movement, okay? I'm actually sliding a little bit as I do this. Hold your tummy muscles nice and tight. 10 more seconds. Just rocking on your shoulders, backwards and forwards. A little bit of stress on the deltoids, which are in your shoulder. Oh, whilst at the same time working out the biceps and the triceps in the upper arm. Oh, super. Little rest. Next we're going to do a cardio. So back to lifting the heart rate. We're just going to do jumping jacks just for ease, okay? We're going to come up, meet at the top, and come down at the bottom as well. So we're going to make a little bit of a circle as we're doing this. Don't have to clap. You're welcome to clap. I don't tend to clap, but out you come, meet at the top, meet at the bottom. Okay, so full range of movements in the arm. My palms are facing you guys. My thumbs and fingers are meeting at the top in a little diamond. And then my palms, my hand meet at the bottom as well. So full range of movement in the shoulders once again. So we're just focusing on the whole arm today, both static and dynamic. Ooh, posh words. Out and in, keep that going. Now you can stop. I say keep going just as the bell rings. Super. And last one for this round, less of a focus on the arms, just to get a little burn in the legs. Sumo squats. So we're going to come out nice and wide. Okay, nice and wide, so wider than shoulders. And we're going to come down to a low position and up. Okay, again, your arms, you can use these for counterbalancing. So out in front of you, and I've spoken before that if you do want to work the arms at the same time, imaginary beach ball, very big beach ball. You should be going, by the way. Sorry. Off you go. Imaginary beach ball above your head. If you want to keep your shoulders and back engaged whilst you're doing it. And remember, your bottom goes back. And your knees and ankles stay one on top of the other. And your shoulders, for that matter. Okay, so wherever you are, shoulders, hips, ankles, all aligned. Shoulders, knees, ankles, all aligned. 5 more seconds, and up we come. Super, hold it there. Excellent. Isaac's here. Cat in the box, dab? Cat in the box, or dab in the box? Isaac's here. Dabbing in the box. Okay, back to the start. First round, mountain climbers. First exercise in the second round. Mountain climbers, so down into our plank position again. And we're driving those knees into the chest. Off you go. So knees coming in. Keep it going. Engage the muscles in the arms. But remember not to lock out your wrists or your elbows. Okay? So you're just feeling a tenseness in the arms. Holding your shoulders up high. Whole body workout this one. Tummy muscles tight. Lift your ribs into your rib cage. Don't forget to breathe. 10 more seconds. Breathe nice and slow. Control the air in and out. And relax. Ooh. Feel a burn in the shoulders. Do you want to support a football team? Isaac, how did you manage to write that whilst doing mountain climbers? It's a good question. Yes, is the answer. Oh. Casual conversation in the chat section. Good work, guys. Punches. So we're going to find that spot. We're going to find that spot Hold it nice and low. Doesn't have to be too wide, but it can be. And punch it out. Shake it off. Shake the shoulders off. However you want to do it. I did tell you, if you wish to, there's a face to aim for. Punch it out. Don't ever lock out the arms again, remember? Punching forwards, hooks, uppercuts, overcuts, I don't know, windmills, don't windmill. Punch forwards, jabs, hooks. Keep punching me, keep going. What we got? 7 seconds. I'm gonna dodge some. Under. Oh, there we go. How many times you get me in the face? You probably won that round. Ooh, better than Joe Wicks. Thank you, Isaac. I'll take that. Who'd have thought it? Okay, we're going to do my plank variation now. Down into your plank position. Well, not yet. You can wait till the bleep. But remember, we're just rocking in plank for the record. As much as I appreciate the comment. Off you go. Joe Wicks has done some remarkable things of late, so appreciate the compliment, but he's a bit richer than I am. No, I'm joking, he's done very well, and he's engaged a lot of people in activity. If I can do even a teeny bit of that, I'm grateful to be able to support you guys. Backwards and forwards, just rolling on those toes, shuffling a little bit, sliding maybe, just working the shoulders. Well done. Woo! Little burn here in the back of the arm where the triceps are. Little burn here in the shoulder where the deltoids are, and even maybe a bit of a bicep burn too. Big range of motion, just moving those arms. 10 seconds, star jumps, jumping jacks. Remember, we want to just shake that whole arm out. Me at the top, off you go. So jumping jack out and in. Full circle with your hands. Big steps with your feet. I did not open a window before I started. And the CO2 is building in the room. I can feel it. Keep going. Big jumps out and in. Full range of motion in the arms. 10 more seconds. Squeak, squeak, squeaky floorboards. Last one. Well done. Just gonna take a inhale. Fresh air. Is that a guest at the door, or is that just the wind? Oh, just the wind. See, that's how much trapped air was in. Okay. Super work. Last one, sumo squats. What we got? 4 seconds. Wide leg stance. Off you go. Down and up. Down and up. Ooh, almost forgot. Good job I left a visual reminder. So apparently, we've got some more people in school that are working very hard, doing a workout at 9 o'clock, once everyone's in, with enthusiasm. Mrs. Tibbetts in your class, excellent work. I heard that Mrs. Kirk's joining in enthusiastically. So Poppy and Joseph and Chloe and Tilly when they're in. So a big shout from me. Hi guys, well done. You finished today's workout. So yeah, well done those children in Mrs. Tibbett's class. Joining in regularly and joining in with enthusiasm. I'm very impressed, very pleased. Thank you for letting me know. Anybody else watching at a later time, feel free to send me a message and I'll see if I can mention you in the next workout tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, for 8:30. Need that half an hour. So, well done. We're going to do a quick cool down just to make sure we're ready for the day. Bring down the heart rate. stretching out those muscles. We're going to go into that wide position again, breathing in just like we did with our star jumps. A little bit slower, just feel that stretch at the top this time. Breathe in one more time. And breathe out, arms come back. We're going to do one more of those. Breathe in. All the way to the top. And this time we're going to breathe out. Arms are going to come straight down to the ground. Just fold over. Feel a stretch in the back to the legs, the hamstrings from yesterday that we spoke about. Just let your head be heavy here. Let your head do the work. Don't need to do anything more than that. Okay, a little bit wider perhaps than I am. If you're already wide, don't worry, but we're just going to walk over. I'm going to do my right foot first. We're just going to stretch to this side. Feel a stretch on the inner thigh, just in here. Okay, and walk over to the other leg. Do the same. Again, if you can't reach your toes or your feet, you can go with your ankles or your knees. Whatever's comfortable for you, but you should feel a little stretch on the inside here. And from here, we're going to go back to the middle. We're just going to walk forwards into a wide leg plank. Walk those in, knees down at the back. Come to a seated position. And just to make sure our arms are properly stretched off as well, we're going to come up with both hands, bend the elbow, bring the elbow back behind the leg. You can have your feet crossed, but I find that a bit awkward. So we're just going to do this from a seated position, wherever's comfortable for you. Knees up, knees straight, legs crossed. About 10 seconds on this arm. Change to the other one, so the other arm comes down. And then just with the elbow, just bring that to the back of your head, just so it's a straight line. Again, we're just stretching the tricep here in the upper arm. Fantastic. And we'll do the shoulders. So arm across your body. Just find a hold here, not on the elbow, just above or just below. Hold that. Just start to now control your breathing. Deep breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. We'll do the other arm. Super. Just pull that across. Okay, and just to finish, we're just going to come onto our backs if you've got the room. If not, just seated meditation's fine. I'm just going to lay down. Take a moment just to relax. Let your body sink into the ground. Breathe in, breathe out. See if you can get the whole of your back just touching. So just slight engagement in the belly, in the abdominals, just to get that lower back touching too. Feel connected to the ground. Just relax, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Do two more cycles of breath. See if you can hear. I can hear birds tweeting outside my window. See if you can hear that through the screen. And finally, just opening your eyes. Bring yourself back up to seated, or if you're already seated, just bring yourself back to screen. Albie, yes. Hi, Albie. Lovely to hear from you. So we're going to finish off there. Gives you a little bit of time to prepare for 9 o'clock, hopefully. Answer to my question, I mentioned some muscles in the upper arm. So the main muscle groups that I spoke about were the bicep and the tricep. They work together as a pair. I did also mention the deltoid there in the shoulders. So I would have given you a point for deltoid. I mentioned those a lot today, but they're found in the shoulders, which is just about the upper arm. I'll let you off with that one. But mainly the bicep and the tricep are the ones I was getting you to focus on today. I mentioned those a couple of times. So we did a little bit of workout with those today. Have a lovely day. I'll see you again tomorrow morning, those of you that come regularly, and those of you that are watching later on, thank you for joining in. Let me know when you join in, how you join in, who joins in with you, and I'll see if I can mention you tomorrow in tomorrow's workout, or even later on in the week. Okay, take care, have a lovely day, guys, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.